The entire music industry has been left reeling after the members of K-pop girl group NewJeans held an emergency press conference late Thursday to let the general public know that they will be parting ways with their label ADOR. Allegations started circulating among some media outlets that the former ADOR CEO Min Hee Jin played a part in the girl group's departure.
Welcome back, Koreeboos. You know, I thought I wasn't gonna make this video. I made the first part of this story 6 months ago. 6 months? Damn. Now the second part was gonna be talking about how HYBE and Shi Hyuk never cared about NewJeans and tried to sabotage them, and Shi Hyuk weird close relationship with the famous Korean cult Tan World for years before BTS went worldwide. Allegedly, HYBE sneaking subliminal information into their artists' music videos and content, and how they sacrifice Gfreind's career. But instead, we're starting to see the beginning of the end of NewJeans, when the members held a surprise press conference to announce they want to terminate their contract with ADOR and HYBE. However, the only thing this did, really, was shed more light on the shady HYBE labels. NewJeans, as we know it, seems to be over, but they aren't as worried as you think they are, because they will come back, no matter what happens with the legal battle with HYBE. So let's find out. What will happen to NewJeans? Now, if you didn't know, I moved to Korea a few months ago, but I'm back here at home for the holidays. But Korea is known for having the fastest internet in the world, and I can't tell you how important it is to always be connected to the internet, because who knows, you may have just taken the wrong colored bus that would have taken you to another city outside of Seoul, hours away, and you wouldn't have known until you got there because there's no more stops. That's where today's sponsor, Saily, comes in. Saily is a cutting-edge eSIM service app that provides a reliable internet connection wherever you travel. Honestly though, I wish I discovered Saily sooner. Sorting out travel with SIM cards or portable Wi-Fi every time you have to travel is always a worry. Especially when you're an introvert like me, and when you arrive into a new country where your speaking level of that language of that country is probably that of a toddler. You know, it's not the best situation to be in. Saily simplifies everything. No need to talk to a person at all, just use the app, which is compatible with most iOS and Android devices, and you can stay connected to over 160 countries. And their affordable global plans ensure you'll never run out of data, and even if you do, topping up is quick and easy. Alright, now let me show you how it works. Once you download the app by using the QR code on screen right now, or the link in the description, check out their available plans. So since I kind of live in Korea now, let's see what plan they have for South Korea. So they have 1 GB, 3 GB, 5 GB plans, and even in the 5, 10, and 20 GB plans, they give you extra gigs for free. Now, wait before you check out, go ahead and scroll over to the enter a coupon code section and type in code Nathan, which is my code, to let them know I sent you and you checked out my video and decided to check out Saily to get 15% off your data plan. That's right, 15%, percent 15. You know, and bing bop boom 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 bop bam, you got it. Let's go ahead and check out that plan. And easy to switch between your eSIM because it's already on your phone. There it is. South Korea plan with the 7 GB with 2 extra gigs for 30 days. Literally took me about like 2 minutes or less to do this thing right here. So wherever you're traveling around the world next, Saily is the perfect travel companion to keep you connected. Download the Saily app by scanning the QR code on screen right now, or by clicking the link down in the description, and use the coupon code Nathan to get an exclusive 15% off of any Saily data plan today. Be sure to use the code so that they know that I sent you, and it helps out me in the channel. Big thank you to the homies at Saily for sponsoring today's video. And now back to talking about K-pop. You know, what we usually do. First off, if you want to skip this part of the video, this is just me venting and being completely honest and not holding back anymore, okay? I am tired. I am tired of dumb people. Okay? Dumb K-pop fans that ride on this company like it's a prize racehorse. Any company, but particularly this company, does not care about you at all. They don't care about you as a fan. How many times has your favorite artist been mistreated by their company? How many times have they put money over people? And why do some people talk like they know what the hell is in NewJeans' contract? The only people that know NewJeans' contract is NewJeans, their parents probably, in management of ADOR and HYBE. That's it. You think some people on TikTok are gonna know the contract? I don't even pretend like I know the contract. Come on, guys. And one thing that I hate is the tons of comments saying NewJeans is committing career or unaliving of their career. Can't believe I'm talking like that, but it's YouTube. By doing everything that they're doing. No, they're not. They're doing what anyone in this situation that has a backbone would be doing. Standing up for themselves. Forget about Min Hee Jin for a moment. I know it's hard for you, you're obsessed. But forget about Min Hee Jin for a moment. Don't you think the easy way for the girls to live would be to shut up and let HYBE do whatever they want with them? Yeah, that's the easy way. But when you actually fight for something, when you actually have something to lose, everything to lose, to do the right thing, like when Hanni testified in front of the Korean National Assembly over workplace bullying and artist treatment in the K-pop industry against HYBE.
K-pop girl group NewJeans made quite a bit of headlines in recent days when its member Hanni made her way to the National Assembly to testify on the presence of bullying within her work environment.
I think that her talking at the parliament was like a huge step in the K-pop industry right now. She actually exposed what was happening inside one of the major company in South Korea.
I was incredibly impressed because here's a young woman going in front of the National Assembly on live television, and this was obviously going to go worldwide. She had tremendous poise. It was heartbreaking to listen to, but more importantly, it was extremely authentic, very real, and maybe at times borderline raw. She laid it out there for everyone to listen and to digest, and I thought that was a huge plus. I mean, again, we have to take into account her age. She's very young. It's not even easy for an adult my age, your age, any of us, to go there and do what she did.
To their surprise live stream and press conference. But you know what? They aren't tripping that much. The day after their press conference, Minji and Hanni posted these goodbye memes on their profile on phoning. Okay, I had to vent a little bit and I'm not done venting yet, but that was most of it. Let's move on to Min Hee Jin. Is she manipulating the members of NewJeans? All 5 of them, all their parents, everyone who supports the artist in this battle? Probably not. But this isn't just about her as much as a lot of people make you think it is. Min Hee Jin is not a witch. There's no such thing as witchcraft or mind control or love potions, okay? She started this movement and NewJeans is gonna finish it. And the people that you see online spewing hate against these girls, and even Min Hee Jin to an extent, for their own success and satisfaction, is plainly sexism and misogyny. It's disgusting and unforgivable. 100%. You can't tell me otherwise.
Oh, if I had a cookie for every time NewJeans mama may have offered up her own cookies for tricks, I'd have the Keebler elves working in my own magic shop. You found out your mama was a grown hoe.
And I saw comments in the first part, and I'll probably see comments here and on Twitter and everywhere else, that I am biased. Yeah, I am. I am biased and I'm on the side of the artist. The weaker side, the oppressed side. If you think I'm wrong for that, I don't want to be right. Okay, let's move on to the news then. Let's get into the update with NewJeans press conference, and I'll break it down to the bare bones so that you can have an idea of what happened. Basically, the members claim HYBE attempted various forms of interference, including defamation and negative viral marketing, to decrease our value. ADOR turned a blind eye after change in management. We are no longer affiliated with ADOR as of November 29th, 2024. And to break it down into bullet points, 1, their pre-debut debt is already paid for. 2, HYBE created negative viral marketing to decrease NewJeans' value. 3, media is invading their private lives with stalking and defaming us behind the scenes. The whole point of this press conference was to announce their termination of their contract with ADOR and HYBE. That means they don't want to continue as NewJeans. The members said they believe that HYBE will not manage NewJeans properly. There has already been signs of HYBE looking to put NewJeans in the dungeon and put them on a hiatus that would sabotage their career. And they want to continue to work with Min Hee Jin as the creative director and CEO. And there was a point that I mentioned earlier that Hanni expressed in this press conference.
We have faced mistreatment, not just towards us, but also including our staff. A company that no longer has any sincerity in the art of music that is created is rather fixated on appearing like a well-working company despite only having thoughts about making money and don't have any conscience about the negative effect they create through their non-authentic means. This is not the type of work ethic we respect nor want to be a part of, and to continue working under a company with no intention of protecting NewJeans would only do us harm. So that is why we, the 5 of us, together, have agreed to leave ADOR And for us to clearly express ourselves before misleading information is released regarding this, we have chosen to hold an emergency press conference today.
And to be very clear, I did see people saying that she was saying this about the artists in HYBE. No, she was talking about the management. And to be even more clear, I am talking strictly about those in management positions and those that have power and control. The artists are the artists. Like I said, I am supporting artists in this situation. I don't have anything against any other HYBE artist at all. Clear? And when a reporter asked them if they have anything to say to Shi Hyuk, they said we have nothing to say to that person separately. And don't worry, we'll talk about our boy Shi Hyuk real soon. Now, NewJeans can't just leave the company and walk away from their contract. It's not that easy. But haerin went on to talk about the penalties NewJeans would face to terminate their exclusive contract. Okay, so the cost for NewJeans to completely leave ADOR and walk away from the contract is around 300 billion won, or $225 million. That price comes from terminating their contract earlier than it would be to simply let it expire. But haerin said they don't plan on paying a single dollar to HYBE. I've read several articles about penalties, but we have not violated our exclusive contract. We've worked hard and done our best so far, so we believe there is no reason for us to pay any penalties. NewJeans points out HYBE's breach in the contract, so that's why they shouldn't pay, because HYBE made the contract void and no longer enforceable by their actions. So clearly, NewJeans wants to leave. If they do, and they're on their own, what happens to NewJeans? Well, first, let's talk about their use of the name NewJeans. The name and the use of that name is most likely copyrighted by ADOR, which is basically HYBE. And NewJeans knows this. That's why Danielle said, lastly,
especially with the schedules that have already been arranged, we will try our very best to continue them without any complications. We really wish to be able to release new music for bunnies next year as soon as possible, whenever. And we really hope that we have the opportunity to meet you guys from all around the world. Lastly, we are well aware that from today we may not be able to use our current name, NewJeans. However, that doesn't mean that we are giving up on the name at all, and we will continue to fight for NewJeans. Regardless of our name, just remember that NewJeans never dies.
In K-pop history, there has been a handful of groups that have left their original company and had to promote under a new name. TVXQ to JYJ, Beast to ILLIT. It's been done before. But still, if NewJeans are able to leave and promote as they want, all their profit will go to ADOR and HYBE to pay that massive penalty. There really is no way to get out of that. Okay, now let's move on to the fun part. Our boy, Shi Hyuk. HYBE, and even back when they were just known as Big Hit Entertainment, always failed when it came to girl groups. First with Glam, which if you don't know that story, go ahead and check out my What Happened video about Glam. It's also very spicy. And fast forward to more recently, where HYBE failed Gfreind and now Promise 9, as they announced their disbandment after not coming to an agreement on renewing their contract with HYBE, or Pledis Entertainment, which is owned by HYBE. The trend here is, obviously they are all girl groups, but they are all groups not initially created by Shi Hyuk or HYBE. HYBE does not care about groups that aren't their own original creations. That is all opinion and hearsay by me, but it tracks. With NewJeans out the door, what does HYBE have left when it comes to girl groups? ILLIT and SSERAFIM. Both groups have names with a bad reputation. That is because of HYBE, because of not training them well enough to perform. ILLIT when it came to performing on stage, and of course the disaster that was Coachella for SSERAFIM. And if you look at ILLIT and SSERAFIM's most recent comebacks, they kind of flopped. HYBE has set these groups up for failure and will drive them straight into the ground. The public doesn't appreciate them as artists and does not believe in their success. HYBE has poisoned the industry just like how they are poisoned by power and is leaking from the top. Shi Hyuk is not the CEO, but is the face of a big decision maker in HYBE. If NewJeans and Min Hee Jin were the ones looking to take down HYBE by biting at their ankles, why is HYBE and Shi Hyuk scared? Why are there changes to HYBE and Big Hit Music's leadership? And this is probably the oddest part. Why has Shi Hyuk been hiding in America and paying these streamers to hang out with him ever since all this NewJeans and Min Hee Jin thing blew up? Why has HYBE lost nearly $500 million since NewJeans' press conference? What I'm trying to say is, where there's smoke, there's always fire. But maybe, just thinking, maybe all of this is happening because HYBE was built on illegal funds. Shi Hyuk is currently being investigated for what he did in 2020. With the help of a private equity fund, pocketed 400 billion won, that's about over $285 million, where he, without telling the public investors, pocketed the money, and even those that helped him do this, set up those private equity funds, they also bounced, liquidated that company, and poof, they're gone, just like that. Allegedly. And the latest thing, which people that are against NewJeans, Min Hee Jin, and that side, the publication famous for breaking stories about dating news of Korean celebrities, Dispatch, got involved. They dropped alleged text messages and photos that poked holes in Min Hee Jin's previous statements about not being involved with NewJeans members and telling them what to do or say. First is the messages about Min Hee Jin degrading NewJeans in these texts that are kind of out of context and do not mention NewJeans by name. Then they posted more texts of Min Hee Jin talking with one of NewJeans' family members about scheduling the live stream that they requested Min Hee Jin to be reinstated as CEO of ADOR. Third, photos show Hanni meeting with Min Hee Jin the night before she appeared at the Korean Parliament for the workplace bullying hearing for HYBE, insinuating Min Hee Jin prepared Hanni to say certain things during the hearing. Fourth, Dispatch released photos of Min Hee Jin meeting Haein's uncle, who owns a company called Davo Link, where Min Hee Jin was talking for 3 hours to have Haein's uncle use his company to invest and help Min Hee Jin take NewJeans from ADOR and HYBE. Dispatch allegedly proved this by showing the addition of 2 names close to Min Hee Jin registering in leadership roles at Davo Link. Finally, more text messages about Min Hee Jin saying she'd do anything to climb up the business world, including using her body in love spells. But here's the funny thing. If you've been a K-pop fan long enough, you would know that Dispatch always releases dating news when something else is happening. They're basically used as a distraction or smokescreen most of the time. The public also very much doubts Dispatch proof here and believe HYBE is using Dispatch to derail Min Hee Jin and NewJeans and smear their name in the public eye. Since this expose by Dispatch, Min Hee Jin has since filed a lawsuit of defamation against the company for the photos and messages. Okay, I hope you are still with me now. What is next? NewJeans do have schedules for the remainder of 2024, so they will of course finish what they need to finish. And there will be a long legal battle regarding NewJeans contracts. Shi Hyuk will continue to be investigated for secretly taking money, and this is a part that I don't see a lot of people talk about. ADOR is preparing a new boy group that was originally going to be creatively directed by Min Hee Jin, but after all of this, K-pop fans are looking to boycott this new boy group's debut. Now, as for NewJeans' future, they clearly show no intent on working with HYBE and ADOR more than what they're legally obligated to do, and they definitely won't if HYBE doesn't bring Min Hee Jin back to her original position. So here's my prediction what I think is going to happen. NewJeans will leave ADOR and HYBE and continue as a group on their own under their own label. I don't think any big company would want to sign them and get involved in all of this. It just wouldn't be smart. NewJeans would then work to pay their penalties, and it's as simple as that. Now, even more news just dropped as I was already editing this video. ADOR filed a lawsuit against NewJeans themselves in order to enforce that contract with NewJeans. But here's the thing, if ADOR really cared about NewJeans, why didn't they defend them over Dispatch sneaking around and taking these photos? Why didn't they defend other defamatory things made by others, where other companies would? And why is ADOR filing a lawsuit against NewJeans? But this has set a precedent in the K-pop industry that we will see change the future of contracts in K-pop. The legitimacy of contracts and the mutual agreements between artists and companies. But the more industry changing thing has already begun.
Once you play God, once you play God.